We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And right away, he lost the football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He hits blue. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Prescott drops it to Blue, complete. Well, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw, here's Nix. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll go play action with Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kenneth Murray Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flushed out right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0.
Broncos nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one's mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Broncos nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Nix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. This is taken at the 18. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Prescott now. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Lamb's first catch of the game. Good for a 1st down.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott from the gun.
Oh, that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check point. Here we go.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2. Remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First down, Dallas.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother him. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
To throw is Prescott.
And he is caught by Lamb.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Aubrey now for the PAT.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Throwing Nix.
He's going to air one out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Now it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Back to the air with Nix.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
George Pickens.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Broncos 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. On play action, here's Nix. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nix to the air. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Off the play fake, Prescott. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start in excellent. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Nix.
That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. 180.
To throw, here's Nix.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
The Cowboy first down.
Throwing. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6th touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. 31 yards on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Their own 47-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. Now Prescott. Drops it to Blue. Complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Kenny Clark. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And that is incomplete. Pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Prescott now. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Cowboys get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Finds Pickens out right.
Touchdown! George Pickens, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, 71 yards. And the Broncos are able to claw one back. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there and put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
He hits Blue. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A big gain of 5. And it's second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And again, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Prescott on third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the third and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Inside the 20.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
R.J. Harvey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
First down, Cowboys.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lamb. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
C.D. Lamb.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 10.
Ready? 19.
And they'll go on the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
They run straight ahead with Harvey.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 7.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw forward with Stidham.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Stidham. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Stidham. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Stidham. And he will go down. The Cowboys said. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Line in.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Line in. Hey, kill.
Prescott to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Throwing here, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. To throw is Stidham.
He gets this into the hands of Harvey.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
For a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Stidham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here's Stidham to throw. And that's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So
Still hit, and he lost it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Prescott here to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He finds his man complete. That's Lamb. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And the throw's going to be caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Dallas, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.